After 3 years of careful planning, Hong Kong's eye-catching pavilion at World Expo in Shanghai will highlight the theme of Hong Kong, Potential Unlimited. Showcasing the city's unique connectivity with the mainland and the world, it will also illustrate the infinite potential for enhancing city life in a place with limited land resources. The head of Hong Kong's Economic and Trade Office in Shanghai, Patrick Chan, says the expo means a lot to Hong Kong, and he gives convincing reasons for Hong Kong residents to make the trip to see it.
First, you should ask yourself, how many times in your life will you be able to see an expo? The second, how many times in your life that an expo is organized by your own country, held in your motherland? And the third question is, how many times will you be able to actually participate in one way or another in an expo that is organized by your own country?
The first World Expo took place in London in 1851. The event takes place every 5 years and lasts for 6 months. The Shanghai Expo, with the theme of Better City, Better Life, represents some firsts and will break many records.
In terms of participation in the largest scale registered expos, Hong Kong has in fact participated before in the 1970 Osaka Expo and in 1986 the Vancouver Expo. This time is different. It's going to be held in our motherland in Shanghai, and this will also be the first ever expo organized by a developing country. And there will be many new records. For example, the number of participants is already the new record. The organizers have confirmed that there will be altogether 242 countries and international organizations that have confirmed their participations. And also, the estimated number of visitors would be more than 70 million.
The 3-story Hong Kong pavilion has 2 outstanding features. A lofty, transparent mid-level exhibition hall reflects the openness of Hong Kong society. The 3rd-floor rooftop has a wetland park to symbolize Hong Kong's connectivity to nature. More than 7,000 visitors a day are expected to tour the pavilion. What will they remember most?
You would have the impression that this is truly a good piece of work by Hong Kong people. The Hong Kong Pavilion, in your impression, will be a sleek and modern structure, small but efficient, using very limited space and the most modern technologies to showcase Hong Kong's edge and achievements.
Hong Kong is embracing its expo participation wholeheartedly.
This expo will be the biggest scale of participation as far as Hong Kong is concerned. We will not only be building our own Hong Kong Pavilion, but we will also be participating in the first ever Urban Best Practices Area exhibition. We will also be participating in the online expo, building our virtual pavilions on the internet. On top of that, we'll be organizing more than 55 different major activities throughout the 6-month expo period, both inside the expo park and outside the expo park in different venues throughout Shanghai. And as far as the cultural performances are concerned, this will be the biggest ever endeavor by our cultural sector to organize series of performances outside Hong Kong. The government has put aside around 25 million Hong Kong dollars to pay for part of the expenses to fund about 24 performing groups to perform in Shanghai. And the number of people involved, counting people on stage and behind, will be more than 1,200. So this will be the first biggest ever outside Hong Kong endeavor for our cultural and performing sector.
The city should see a long-lasting return on its investment in this expo.
We would like to showcase Hong Kong to the rest of the world, that we are an open and accommodating, ultra-modern city where there is a lot of potential and opportunities. Hopefully we'll be able to raise our profile, improve our image in the international community. Benefits to Hong Kong will not just come in economic terms. Through participation, through exchanges and cooperation, we'll be able to raise our quality standards and competitiveness which are all important for to our future development.